Aries, man, I've got friggin' messages for you, Aries. Welcome, 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 my loves. You know the drill, babies. If you've been with me before, take what resonates, leave the rest on the table. Don't make things fit, guys. Man, you got some distractions. I got messages for you already. We're just gonna jump right into it. Blocking out distractions, Aries. I feel like it has to do with this fuego. Maybe this is somebody at work. It doesn't have to be. Place it where it belongs in your life, guys, whether it's professional, personal, whatever. There's some type of an intense, chemistry between you and another person. I looked up what fuego means because I was just like, man, this card's come up quite a bit in a lot of other readings for me. It means fire. Isn't that cool? And you're a fire sign, for crying out loud. So I love that. Some of the definitions that came through, like slang for like cool, attractive, that's hot, excellent. It made me think of Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventure. Excellent. Maybe that's a confirmation for someone. I'm not sure. Gen X or whatever. It's also the name of a volcano in Antigua, Guatemala. Maybe that has some type of confirmation for you. Aries, you have some type of specific mission and purpose. And Spirit is here really asking you to get focused on that mission and purpose. There's some type of a crossroads. You already know, like this, whatever the situation is, if this is a person that is distracting you from this right now, Spirit's like, you already know what the distraction is, if this resonates for you, and it's time to really focus on your purpose and mission. This is really wild too, because I just feel like you've been doing a lot of inner like soul work. I feel like you've been working on a lot of like reprogramming, like belief structures, like mindset reprogramming, generational healing. Maybe you identify as black sheep. I feel like you're magnetic as right now. Most of you that are going to resonate with this, you're attracting, you're not chasing anymore. You are magnetic as it's like, I want to read this. Anything or anyone you chase after will run the other way because of the fears underlying the chasing energy. Instead, attract what you need by sending out love, gratitude, and welcoming energy. I feel like you've already been doing that if this is resonating for you. If that doesn't resonate for you, it's an invitation to really, truly learn how to be detached and not chase things. You know what I mean? It's like you're at some type of a crossroads. These are angel numbers that have come out from your angels and guides, Aries. If you're seeing these numbers, that could be confirmation. Otherwise, look them up. 1133 came through. Crossroads. There is some kind of a choice point, some type of a decision, or a direction that you've been hemming and hawing about. Not hemming and hawing, maybe that's kind of a little harsh. It's like you've been indecisive about it. You're unsure of it. I'm just gonna read this really quick. Decisions, intuition, guidance, choices, trust, direction. Basically, if you're at a crossroads, unsure of which way to go, this number is a reminder to trust your intuition, follow your gut feeling to guide you through your decision. What I love about this deck is the journaling prompts. I'm a huge proponent for journaling, Aries. I just saw 333 on the timer. I can't even make this shit up. Ascended Masters, anyone? Hello. Journaling for me is really a way to connect with my soul, connect with my spirit team. It helps me to organize my thoughts and feelings and emotions. And a lot of times I've used it in my own spiritual practices to really disprove or prove. The mind can play tricks on us, right? Anyway, what are the key decisions I am facing right now, and how can I use my intuition to make the best choice? So this is what I find really interesting. 88 came out as well. I'm hearing born in 1988. Some of you graduated in 1988. 88 is significant for you on some level. This is about abundance in everything, in every area of your life, right? Listen to your gut. It's very, very loud, Aries. You are really here to listen to your intuition. I don't feel like you're supposed to be using your logical mind to make these decisions and choices. You're really supposed to be tuning in and dialing into your heart space. Something that has really helped me really build trust with my own intuition is really observing what my feelings and emotions are after I get a download or an insight. It's like, how do I feel about that? If you feel peaceful about it or calm, or you get really excited about it, that's usually, you know, at least for me, it's going to work differently for everybody. At least for me, that's like, okay, green light, let's rock and roll with this. If I feel crunchy about it or any kind of tension, or I'm just like, yeah, that's a hell no. Obviously, that's a red light, right? So, anyway, this is another thing that came through that I think is really important. It's basically saying that when you're positively motivated, goals and dreams will unfold as they should. It's letting your inner voice, that guidance, be the very thing that actually leads you. Okay. Last angel number, and then we're going to dive into channeled crystals and tarot. 2244. Isn't that freaking wild how we've got the ones, the twos, the threes, and the fours? I feel like that's definitely like meaningful on some level. This is acceptance, surrendering. I feel like Spirit's really asking you to surrender to the mystery, to the uncertainty of what's unfolding for you, Aries, because it's like really kick-ass McSass. And really, they want me to point out again, they're like, you got to get rid of these distractions, whoever this is or whatever this is. Your life purpose needs to be front and center, and you know what your purpose is. You know, and if you're watching this and you're like, man, I'm not really sure what that is, and you're like right on the cusp of it, this is timeless. So it's like, depending upon when you're seeing it, there could be something in it for you. Anywho, again, this is talking about embracing the things that you cannot change, that you don't have control over, and really letting go of any past grievances, things that maybe you have within yourself, things that you didn't do or things that you did do. It's like holding yourself accountable, but forgiving yourself and moving on, Aries. This could also be something to do with somebody else in your life. That could be the very thing that is actually distracting you, is what's coming through. Maybe there was something for some of you, some type of passionate experience with somebody else. Now that could be a romantic passionate thing, but that could also be like on a creative level, like I don't know, like a project or like a work situation. I feel like there was something that happened. It's not going to be for all of you, but it's almost like it's a need to move forward, and I feel like that's what the distractions have been. What's really, really, really kick ass about this? Oh my God! So I'm going to get into this right here. I am infusing the reading with channeled frequencies of crystals. This is a quantum device, a bioresonance device, right? It's infused in the video, so you are benefiting from the crystals that are running. These are channeled specifically for the messages. And guys, now listen to this. This is so kick-ass. We're running Moonstone. Moonstone is a fabulous crystal. I use one myself to really help balance out your emotions and feelings, but it's also really helping you to tap in to your heart and tap into that intuition. Emerald, again, another stone, green, really working with your heart chakra. Black tourmaline, helping you to release and let go of anything toxic, you know, that grievance, whatever that was. Sapphire, and then I've got sapphire and ruby. Here's where it gets really juicy. The sapphire is helping you to really dial in and tune in to your divine purpose. You know what I mean? It's really, and it's energetically aligning your energetic field with your divine purpose so that you could really execute it here in the physical plane. Now, the sapphire and the ruby that's running together, that's really helping you to integrate both that divine purpose that's coming from the spiritual realm to really help you ground it in with that ruby. That's your first chakra. See the little red crystal right there? Really ground it in and like make it happen. So you're on some kind of a mission, babe. Okay? You guys, if you find any resonance with this reading, please, by all means, drop it in the comments. Let me know what your divine mission is. What is your divine purpose? I mean, I know what mine is. It's right here. I'm here to be the channel. I'm here to motivate and inspire. I'm here to help you feel empowered and be bold with your choices and actions that you can execute, right? Thanks so much for the likes and the follows, too, and the subscribes. I super, super appreciate it. And, you know, if you did want to book a personal reading with me, I do have openings available. YouTubers, you'll find my booking link and the extended. I'm going to do an extended on Patreon on this for sure. The booking link and the extended link are pinned in the comments over at YouTube. And then TikTokers, it's always up in my profile bio. You'll see it says personal readings and extendeds, and it's pointing literally to the link. So boom. Okay. All right, guys, let's do some tarot. We're going to dive deeper into these oracle messages. I'm going to clarify with the tarot. Okay. And then we'll even dive in deeper over at Patreon and clarify the tarot cards themselves. So, all right, Spirit, what's coming in for Aries? Please and thank you. mission and purpose. Aries. Aries. Three, 2, and 1. Oh my Lord, look at you, baby. Woo! Showing up as the 9 of Pentacles. I freaking love that for you. All right, 10 of Wands. Yep, there's the weight. There's the weight you've been carrying. 8 of Pentacles. Ooh, out come the Sun card. Don't I sound like a sports announcer? It's so exciting. I feel like I'm handing out the play-by-play over here. You know what I mean? Okay, yeah. Wow. Okay. Overarching energy. 5 of Swords. There's the resistance. There's the indecision. Not sure which way to go kind of deal. We're gonna get to the bottom line of this. Don't you worry, my lovey poos. Okay, let me just sit with this for a second. I think it's wild too. I've got 8, 9, 10 on the board here. Yeah, I feel like a lot of you, man, it's like, first and foremost, it's like you totally have what it takes, Aries. The confidence, okay? The connectivity, the abundant mindset. Like I said, you've really been working on some type of mindset reprogramming. Like you've really embraced, maybe you've been working with Abraham Hicks or Joe Dispenza, any of those types of practitioners, right? Law of attraction kind of energy. You're magnetic as, okay? You're magnetic as, right? You've learned that lesson. You're enjoying life. You're enjoying the finer things. You're on the cusp of really breaking through on some type of like, man, I've got the 8 and the 9 of Pentacles here. It's like, I feel like I'm hearing pay dirt. You're about to hit pay dirt. Pay dirt. I don't even talk like that. You're about to hit pay dirt. I just saw 12:12 on the clock. Yeah, if you're not feeling confident about, this decision or choice, again, it's like there's some type of a crossroads. It's making you feel really heavy. 10 of Wands. Wow. 10 of Wands. These are the distractions. Aries, these are the distractions. Okay? Again, Spirit's like, you know what the distractions are. You're so close to the finish line, but it's time to reprioritize and refocus. So it's like, what types of things, like whether these are tasks in your career, your professional life, or like things on your to-do list, like personally, whatever, it's like, what can you reprioritize? What can you, it's like, I'm getting a thing of like paralysis analysis kind of energy, like you're up in your head too much about it, Aries. And I feel like whoever this person is, I feel like there's definitely, for some of you, maybe not all of you, this person that's involved is definitely a big distraction. I feel like I'm hearing time suck. Isn't that funny? Holy crap. Your guides are hilarious. It's like you're spreading out your energy so thin to so many different things. I'm seeing little fires everywhere. I'm seeing, like, in my mind's eye, it's almost like a desk or a field, and it's got all these little fires everywhere, and they're not flaming and roaring up. You know what I mean? It's like you've got to reduce. You've got to prioritize and focus. Focus on what's most important right now, because, man, you're about to hit freaking pay dirt. Again, I feel like with the 9 of Pentacles, she is very grounded and centered. She is very calm and stable. Like, she provides her own security within herself. It's like like this Falcon right here, it's like very precise decisions. Little puppy dog here. Maybe you're a dog lover. She has to be very careful, because if she's not, that falcon, look at the glove she's got on her hand. That falcon could really like shred her hands to pieces. So I just feel like this is a call for you to really slow down and ground your energy. Some meditation, some quiet reflection. You're gonna feel so much lighter, because check this out. 8 of Pentacles with the Sun card in the outcome. Holy crap, Leo energy. It's like, when you finally pull the trigger and make this decision, holy crap, I feel like a lot of you, it has to do with work. something in your career. Some of you are entrepreneurs or you're thinking about taking it to that level. Some of you've got side gigs that you're taking to look full-timey level. And I feel like maybe that for some of you is what is hemming and hawing on something. Like, you know, innately, man, this is what I want to do kind of thing. You know what I mean? Man, this is the outcome, the Sun card. This is confidence. This is prosperity. This is like, woo! You're going to see exactly what you need to do. You're going to feel so good about this. This is a lot of happiness, a lot of joy. I feel like it's been really heavy. Look at the difference in these two cards. This is really heavy. This is really light. I'm really, really excited for you because it's just like I said, I just get this overwhelming feeling you're right on the cusp about something. And this Five of Swords and this overarching energy. Look at the three people. Look at this dude, like the shadow dude, right? The shadow dude. It's like, it's almost like some of those old stories that you used to tell yourself that made you feel like you weren't confident or you didn't like trust yourself in doing it. Very, very heavy. This is like resistance. This is like second guessing yourself. You know what I mean? Doubting yourself. This is my Texas Hold'em and Fold'em. You know, see, look, he's got the three swords here. He's holding and carrying, but he's put down too because holding onto the five swords is too heavy. It's too heavy. This is really about you lightening your load and removing the distractions. I'm also being told, whoever this person is that you're dealing with, for those of you that are dealing with the person, there's some manipulation. There's some manipulation involved in this, and I think you know it. And I feel like it's been like a hot experience, like a really cool, fun experience. I think I'm getting this overwhelming feeling that this person is like requiring a lot of your time, like, and they're not respecting the fact that you do have other priorities. And you already know this. You already know this if I'm telling you this. Spirit's kind of calling you out right now in the most loving way, of course. Anyway, you know what you're going to need to do. I'm not here to tell you what to do. This is all about confirmation and clarification and direction. So, wow, very, very cool indeed. What I am going to do is get final guidance for you, Aries. I'm going to dive in a hell of a lot deeper. I want to find out more information about this Ten of Wands, what's coming in with the Sun card. I want to get more juice and deets on this person. And this Five of Swords energy, whatever else Spirit wants to bring through, we'll be jumping into that over at Patreon. But for now, my loves, let's get final guidance for beautiful, beautiful Aries. Please and thank you, Spirit. I just heard your intuition is spot on. Stop doubting yourself. My guides are saying if you've been having trouble, I'm getting chills on my thighs. If you've been having trouble hearing your inner guidance or you feel like it's disappeared, it's because you're carrying too much. Your energy is scattered. You're spread too thin, baby. You've got to slow it down and like reprioritize. Make the time, reschedule some appointments, shift things around. You got the power to do that, baby. Okay? Whatever this mission is, whatever this mission and purpose is, like, I feel like, man, you guys are definitely involved in the New Earth type situation, a lot of you. Wayshowers, light workers, maybe you're a healer or you're a reader, a channeler yourself on some level. But your energy, you're needed, baby. That was pure channeling. I'm getting such huge chills right now on my thighs. You are needed. And sometimes these distractions can be coming from the other side of the coin, if you know what I mean, okay? Like, look how dark that person is. Look how dark that guide is. There aren't only light guides. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, all right, final guidance, please and thank you. Three, two, and one. Ooh! This is really huge. More Leo energy. You could definitely have strong Leo placements, Aries, or you could be dealing with a Leo in your life. You totally have that courageous spirit. You're seriously so super strong and powerful. You're so needed. Um, she is taming the inner shadow. She's taming those old stories and saying, hey, look, we're going to take a minute and we're going to ground our energy in, because what's coming in through my mind is not accurate and I don't trust it. And I need to take a minute and I need to settle in and really get into my body and get into my heart. Aries, if you're not working out, if you're not moving your body, baby, fire signs, and it takes one to know one. I'm an Aries moon and an Aries rising, and I'm a Sagittarian North Node. If I don't physically move my body with intention every single day, that excess energy is like, it drives you freaking nuts. So somebody needed to hear that. Anyway, final guidance, babe. Yeah, you're coming full circle. I've got Sagittarian energy right here, the Wheel of Fortune, Six of Cups, and the Lover's card. Oops, I gotta hide this. We got nudie booties here. I'm just gonna put it in between here. Could be dealing with a Gemini or a Saggy as well. This big decision definitely needs to be made. That is the Lover's card. Take it how it resonates, whether this is something to do with a romantic sitch or like a personal sitch, business sitch, whatever. But you are at a crossroads, Aries, and it's like when you make this choice, everything's going to shift and unfold so quickly. The Six of Cups, it's like, I feel like a lot of you, this is like your inner child, like wanting to come out and play something creative, something really powerful. I feel like you're fearful about making this decision for whatever reason, but Spirit's like, man, trust yourself, because what's going to happen when you make that decision and you pull the trigger, it's just going to, I'm seeing dominoes. It's just going to all unfold so brilliantly and so smoothly. But it's up to you, baby, to make that decision and choice. So this is where I'm going to leave it, Aries. I hope you got what you needed. If you want to follow me over to Patreon, my loves, I'll meet you over there. I'm diving into all of that final guidance as well. I'm clarifying that, lovers, and all that good jazz. So anyway, I'll see you guys.